Good morning, everyone. Do you know what's really unfair? Today's Sunday, and my mom and Rena left for Aruba, and I can't go to Aruba. Do you know why? Because I have something called high school. I can't miss a week of high school. But cheer up, Abigail. You're going to jail. You heard that right. I am going to jail. But I didn't do anything really bad. I mean, the worst thing I did was ditch class. Oh no, what did I just confess to? Well, there's this museum in Philly, a 2-hour drive, and there's an abandoned prison. How fun. It turned into a museum. So, we're going to check it out. There have been many reports that it has been haunted. And yes, right before Halloween at nighttime, it does turn into a haunted house with actors and stuff like that. But I mean, it's been reported to be haunted for real. Apparently in some cell blocks, people have been feeling some kind of presence or even heard something or seen shadow figures. So you know what? Me and my dad are going to go for ourselves to see, is it really true? So, roll the footage! Here's the jail. Look how gigantic it is. Ooh, it's jail time. This is so cute. This is the gift shop. It's behind bars. Oh my God. This is so cute. Only 6 cents.
All humans in society is stripped away. We get to experience things and see structures and systems and individuals for who they really are and what they really are versus the formative aspect that is very prevalent today. And I shouldn't say that my work's not analytic. I know that we need
people who have to worry about it. They could have killed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Oh God. Oh God.
You text it to mommy.
Okay. Right now it is about 7:30 p.m. and I'm going to tell you just a bit. Oh, sorry about that. I'm going to tell you a bit about my experience at this unusual prison. It was awesome, although it's not really for the faint of heart. If you get scared easily, you might not want to go because although it's not necessarily definitely going to be haunted, just reading about it might scare you, or even just looking at the cells. So I go in and it's way bigger than I expect it to be. It's huge and it's really long actually, and it looks sort of like a castle. So then I go in and there's a gift shop, usual, and then we get one of those audio tours. So those audio players for our audio tour, and that was really nice just hearing about stuff. The audio tour that we took started outside. Then we went inside to the cell blocks. And that was where we started seeing the actual cells. Some cells were recreated to make it look like how it looked at that time. But others were just left in destruction to I guess to show just how they look now. In those cells, the bed frames, they're just bed frames, no mattresses, and sometimes you'll see a piece of a sink or a piece of a toilet on the floor, and in some cells they did leave it to deteriorate, but they also, I guess you could say, reattached the things, making it look old, but reattached some of the things. And those were the ones where you could go inside them because it was safe to go inside. It was really cold inside of them, I have to say. That could have been because there was no heating. They wanted to make it be as natural as possible. The weird thing was, though, inside was colder than outside. And that could be because no sun could come through. But there were a lot of, those windows on the ceiling. I can't think of the word right now. That were letting sun through. However, it was sort of weird because those windows, you could see that the sun was coming through, but the sun wasn't coming through. Like there was the sun and it wasn't coming through. I feel like that could have been sort of like a ghostly presence that was doing that. However, a lot of people, if there are ghosts, they would see them when they were alone. And there was a lot of other people there. So it made the experience less, scary. And less instead of looking at every single thing, you look down the hall at the people and you don't feel alone or scared and all that stuff. However, I do have to say that there's this one part of the tour where I visited the isolation rooms, and that was downstairs, and it was really cold there, colder than inside the cell blocks. It was pretty cold, and the thing that really creeped me out was that there was water dripping from the ceiling, and it was really loud water dripping. You could see how old it was getting. It was already starting to rot, and I felt a breeze come behind me, and I'm not joking. So my dad was getting cold, so he said you could go down and I'll just wait up here for you. So it couldn't have been my dad. And I looked behind me and there was no one there. But I could swear there was something behind me. After that, I ran upstairs. I wasn't going back down there alone, definitely. And then there was a whole thing about is this place haunted? And it said that a lot of mediums or people who haunt ghosts, there have been 6 of those every year. On TV shows, it was on Most Haunted Places. Someone even said, I don't know if ghosts are real, but if ghosts are real, then there has to be ghosts in there. Because, it only makes sense that if ghosts are real, they would come back to haunt this place. People died there. So, yeah. That was my experience, and afterwards we got ice cream. Then we went to Chinese. It was really nice. I had a good time.